Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on April 22nd of 2025. And I wanted to speak to you a little bit about what this day, Earth Day, represents. I remember the first Earth Day. I marched in it. I walked to school, actually, 12 miles to get to the high school that I was going to on the first Earth Day, as did hundreds of other students. It was a good day, and it brought an awareness to the earth that for me was really incredible. People were putting their attention on the living planet and how important it was to nurture and take care of it. Now, since then, it seems things have gone in very much a different direction, and we're so concerned with the things we have and the money that we have that we don't even consider really the world around us, the natural world, and how important it is actually to our own existence. How can we nurture the world of nature? How can we take care of it? Create a situation where we're at least having a minimal negative impact, but hopefully a positive impact on the environment. I've tried to do that here where I live, and I do live in the forest and in the mountains of Big Sur, which is quite a wild place. I heat my house with wood, and my wood stove is a beautiful thing to sit near on a cold day and a rainy day. I've planted a lot of things here, really a wild landscape merged with an edible landscape that I have planted. So even right here, this is an apricot tree that has apricots coming on, which is kind of a delight to see these little fruits that are going to turn into, at some point, beautiful little apricot. It just comes from an apricot pit. So how many seeds could you save from the squash that you eat, or the fruit that you eat? And could you scatter them around in the landscape? So hopefully they turn into something that would provide food for us. If we source food from right where we are, think of the transportation costs that we reduce. I have a landscape out here with just all kinds of vegetables, herbs, fruit trees. I have 15 olive trees that 2 years ago created 6 gallons of olive oil. Now these things, planting trees, we have to wait a little while for them to be able to bear fruit. But it's an incredible thing. In that olive grove on the pits the olives that I was unable to harvest, they fell to the ground. And in, I think, the years that followed, they grew up as little trees. I dug a bunch of those up in order to be able to nurture and water them on a regular basis. And they've turned into now over 60 little olive trees that I'll be able to plant somewhere else. I've got basil started, tomato plants, and here are these little olive trees. Like I said, 60 of them. It's an amazing thing, growing little trees up. Peppermint right over here. This is a cactus, prickly pear cactus, spineless, that I brought in from another country, actually. Nectarine tree ready to plant. Lavender that propagates on its own at this point. I have bees that take care of my landscaping, pollinating everything that grows here. Now, this kind of thing, it takes some time, but what a wonderful thing to spend your time doing. nurturing plants, nurturing animals as well, and creating a landscape that nurtures you, not only through the food that you can eat, but also by the life that you're sharing the landscape with. Now, this, of anything that I would think was important on Earth Day, is to realize our connection to everything else around us. It's the most important thing that we can do. Think of yourself, the incredible physiology that you inhabit, that you did not create. It was created for your spirit, for your ego to dwell within. You could not have created as complex a structure as your own physiology. And we have all of these senses, all of these means of being aware that connect us to everything around us. Tune into that, know that, and then make decisions from that place, realizing that what you do, the choices that you make, where you spend your money, where you spend your time, where you spend your energy, creates the world that we all end up living in. When we consider the rest of the life that's around us and do our best to support it, then we create a life-supportive situation for ourselves and everything around us. And this, I feel, is so essential. So I'm going to leave you with that on Earth Day. I hope the world around you is beautiful, that you're nurturing it, and it is nurturing you as well.